Hi. So calling Point Defiance a hidden gem is kind of ridiculous in that it's a 760-acre park at the northern tip of Tacoma, that apparently gets over 3 million visitors a year. But here's the twist. Ask anyone outside of Tacoma, even as close as Seattle, and you'll find Point Defiance still kind of flies under the radar as one of the Northwest's best kept secrets. I talk to a lot of people who live in Tacoma and they never use Point Defiance. I want to tell you what they're missing. My wife and I do a walk at Point Defiance a few times every week and have for a decade or more to feel like we're out in the nature, even though we're just minutes drive away. There's a ton of old growth forest, some trees as old as 450 years. The place is an absolute sanctuary for bald eagles, deer, foxes, raccoons, the occasional whale or sea lion passing by the bluffs. It's a living reminder that Tacoma's roots run deep and wild. Owen Beach, not Owen's Beach, but Owen Beach. Whether you're renting a kayak or strolling the beach or the boardwalk collecting shells or just watching seals and ferries pass by, this place can be like a quick beach vacation in the middle of the day. Historic sites, you can step back in time at Fort Nisqually, which was the Hudson Bay Company's old trading post. I did not know that until I just Googled it. Or you can wander past the historic Point Defiance Lodge. You can see relics of Never Never Land. And I take a quick nostalgia tour here. Used to go there as a kid. It was a storybook park in Tacoma's Point Defiance where visitors strolled wooded trails lined with colorful and sometimes kind of creepy life-size sculptures of characters from nursery rhymes and fairy tales like Three Little Pigs, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and the old woman who lived in a shoe. That opened in 1964 and closed at some point during the 2000s. And there's the zoo and aquarium, and here you can see tigers, sharks, and a polar bear. Point Defiance is a patchwork of different experiences stitched together by meandering trails. Now you can walk from Point Defiance all along Tacoma's waterfront, along Commencement Bay into downtown Tacoma. My wife and I try to get ourselves lost in the meandering, not always marked trails through Point Defiance, and that's getting harder and harder to get ourselves lost as the years go on. But for us, it's still a place of discovery and wonder and magic. I would say next time you visit Point Defiance, try to appreciate just how lucky we are to have this urban wilderness at the northern tip of Tacoma. And if it is a hidden gem, I think it's a secret worth spreading.